I'm going to talk about Sleeping Beauty with book and movie. Yes, we're going to talk about the Grimm fairy tale version, not the sun moving to your eye. No, we're not going to talk about that one. We want to talk about the Grimm fairy tale one. Many fairies give a gift to a baby, give her to another beauty, richness, and so on. Something good for her to do, like smart and talent. This an evil fairy, maleficent, saw a baby and said to the king and queen that the princess would be 15-year-old, prick herself with a splinter. She fall down and dead. A good fairy give her that she can be kissed from a prince to wake her up. In the movie, it was three fairies, but the fairies help her a lot, like help her to be saved by Maleficent trying to do something bad to her, just because she wasn't invited to the birthday party. In the book, it was so many fairies, like 12. It was an evil fairy that cursed the princess, and another fairy did help the baby, but she said everyone go to sleep for hundreds years. That is pretty crazy, though. Aurora in the movie lived with her fairy with Florine, and Merryweather, keeping her safe from Maleficent that tried to hurt her. By this only splinter, and Aurora got a splinter from the spinner, she sleep for a day and the prince wake her up. Many know that Aurora didn't get any moment of the movie because of her sleeping. That makes so much sense. The fairies and the prince had more screen time than Aurora. That's pretty interesting. So anyway, Aurora's name in the book was Briar Rose, and in the movie, Briar Rose is her nickname. Pretty cool detail in there. The fairies in the movies are really fun to watch with them like setting up for Aurora birthday party, and they're trying not to use magic, but they had to because they kind of suck at doing the stuff like making dresses, making some cake, trying to decorate the house in there. Maleficent in the movie is an evil fairy or a witch want to kill Aurora by giving her a splinter from the splinter. She turned into a dragon by finding the prince. Maleficent is very evil indeed, like turning into a dragon. That is crazy. In the movie, she pretty much figured out Aurora was around with the fairies, and so what she do is that she was in Aurora Castle while she was arriving in the mirror, and she literally hypnotized Aurora up touching that spinner, and literally fall asleep and die. Maleficent is really something else. She's pretty clever to do that. And also, she captured the prince, and the prince can go free and trying to save Aurora. But Maleficent turned to a dragon, so they fight each other. King and Queen was to protect their daughters, or people to remove every splinter in the kingdom and without spinners. The clothes are ripped and all. Well, obviously because they couldn't fix their clothes, they need a spinner to fix their clothes. Now this is a book. Briar Rose, she is so beautiful, modest, good natural, and wise. Everyone loved her being like that. She's 15-year-old now, and her parents is not at the castle, so she walked along going to a different room seeing what they have. But then she saw an old tower with an old woman with splinter, and she touched it and she died with the splinter. The king and queen come home and go to sleep. Everyone go to sleep by this curse, and the animal sleep too. And they sleep for 100 years. That's a long time. After a century of sleeping, a prince comes to see this old castle being so abandoned because everyone is sleeping because of this stupid curse from the evil fairy. The prince cut so many plants and see Briar Rose and kiss her to wake her up, and everyone is wake up from the 100 years curse of sleeping. And of course, Briar Rose and the prince got together, become boyfriend and girlfriend. That's why I put in there. Aurora meeting with the prince is pretty interesting with with Prince Philip finally seeing Aurora, and of course, iconic moment, Aurora changing her dress with pink and blue, and the blue came longer, and then the prod placement with Aurora wearing pink.